Hey guys, and welcome back. R. Kelly may be getting a new cellmate. Yes, and he's talented as well, and they'll both be a hit at the prison talent show maybe next year. Who am I talking about? I'm talking about P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, whatever you want to call him. Now, R&B vocalist Cassandra Ventura, aka Cassie, sued Sean Diddy Combs in federal court on Thursday, accusing the rapper and hip-hop mogul, who she once dated and whose music label she signed with, had subjected her to serial physical abuse, sexual slavery, and rape. Now, one of the central allegations against P. Diddy by Cassie, who performs under the stage name Cassie, was that he forced her to engage in sex acts with a succession of male prostitutes he hired while he watched and filmed the encounters for his own pleasure. The dirty bastard. Now, the lawsuit filed in U.S. District Court in Manhattan also accuses P. Diddy of regularly beating Ventura over the course of a 10-year professional and romantic relationship in which he controlled her through intimidation and by plying her with drugs and alcohol. Now, Ventura, 37, alleges that Combs raped her near the end of their relationship in 2018 when she broached the idea of leaving him. Now, Combs' lawyer, Ben Boffman, issued a statement saying his client vehemently denies his offensive and outrageous allegations. Now, his lawyer said that Ventura resorted to filing a lawsuit riddled with baseless and outrageous lies after a failed attempt to blackmail P. Diddy into paying her $30 million by threatening to write a damaging book about their relationship. Now, Combs, 54, founder of the landmark label Bad Boy Records, is one of the most influential producers and executive in hip-hop and a hugely successful performer in his own right, as well as of his own Sean John clothing line. Now, Forbes magazine ranked him in 2017 as the world's highest paid musician. Then he was earning an estimated $130 million a year. Now, the lawsuit filed Thursday depicted Combs, who has formerly gone by such names as P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Diddy, as an erratic, controlling individual with violent tendencies aimed at Ventura and others. Now, the lawsuit said he forced Ventura to carry his handgun for him in her purse, once dangled a friend of hers over the balcony of a high-rise hotel suite, and blew up a car belonging to rapper Kid Cudi after learning he was interested in Ventura. Now, according to the lawsuit, Ventura met Combs in late 2005 when she was only 19 and he was 37, signed a 10-album recording deal with Bad Boy Records within months, and began a romantic relationship with him a few years later. Now, the lawsuit does not seek a specific amount of monetary damages. Instead, it says Ventura seek justice for the decades of her life that Mr. Combs took away from her with threats of violence, excessive use of drugs, physical and psychological abuse, and sexual slavery. Now, the lawsuit cites violation of sex trafficking and human trafficking statutes under the federal New York and California laws. Now, Combs is the latest high-profile figure in the recording industry to be accused of sexual misconduct in recent lawsuits. Among them, singer-songwriter Steven Tyler of Aerosmith, record producer L.A. Reid, and music executive Neil Portnow, former chairman and CEO of the Recording Academy that hosts the Grammys. Well, y'all know this is not any new news. This has been floating around Poor Kim Porter, they said he used to beat the brakes off of Kim. And, a psychic about 5 months ago said that she channeled Kim Porter spirit and said that Kim had told her that in November of 2023, now this is what the psychic said 5 months ago, that everybody was going to find out about P. Diddy. People were going to start stepping up, and women, and tell their truth about the abuse that P. Diddy had put on them. And here it is, November 2023. Yes, I mean, and I hope it comes up about the mysterious death of Kim Porter. Now, you remember Kim was doing fine. They said she had the flu or something, and then just out of nowhere, she just died. A healthy woman just died, and then they fumbled around with saying what was wrong with her, and then they classified, I think they said that she died from a heart attack. But it was always spoken that P. Diddy had something to do with her death. I don't know if she was going to come forth on him or what. But I know, you remember, let me tell you about Cassie, Ventura. Diddy had hired her a personal trainer. And the personal trainer is now her husband. He got her from that relationship. They start going together, and now they're happily married with, I believe they have 2 children now. But every chance her husband gets, he always says something about Diddy. I think the last, when the news was that he was giving all of Bad Boy artists their royalties and everything, her Cassie husband came out and said he's old and fruity. So, I said, well, he is mad at Diddy because I'm sure Cassie has told him what went on in that relationship. Because, during the relationship, and this girl was young, and going with this famous person, let's put it this way. That was every girl's dream. She didn't have any idea how psychotic he was and how cruel he allegedly treats women. So I'm sure she stayed in, because, toward the end, look at these pictures. She didn't look happy. Looks like he was trying to make her out looking like a boy, with her shaving her head. Same classical thing as R. Kelly. Well, it's time for him to go down too, because, if these allegations are true, which if they are, other women are said to be coming out, okay? Ventura is not the first and not going to be the last. And like I said, R. Kelly, if you're lonely, you think you're lonely now, wait until tonight, but you may have a cellmate. And y'all can perform at next year's prison talent show. I don't know, because this Negro gonna go down because, it doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. And to think, he would treat the mother of his children, Kim Porter, and Kim stuck with him until she just couldn't take his abuse anymore. So, you going down, Diddy. If these allegations are true, you are going down, brother. And they had said, the media had said that he was going to be the next high-profile celebrity that was going to be going down, down, baby, down, down. Yeah. So, what's done in the dark comes to light. And I guess Will Smith is saying, phew, yeah, take the heat off of me, because, if you hadn't heard, that his former assistant told all the all the do about him and Dwayne catching them having sex. So I guess he said now this has come out about Diddy. That's gonna take some of that heat off of him. But yeah. What's done in the dark comes to light.